Guys, good to be back and doing another shipping video. You haven't seen me in 2 weeks and I've actually had some messages, where's Alistair? So I've actually never been away. I've been down in the other building training staff and I'm working on production processes. And that's pretty much intense and all encompassing. So we had Mark fill in the last couple of weeks, and so thanks to Mark for doing that. But I'm back and I get to talk you through our batch of guitars that are leaving here this week, and a really nice selection that there is. There's a couple that are really catching my eye that I'm going to bring attention to. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the difference between the Virtuo and the X10 Slim. It's questions asked quite a bit, and we have both of them here in today's shipping video, so it's a good opportunity to tell you a little bit about that. There's one guitar that really caught my eye and a color combination that I was surprised by, and a really nice bass here at the end. So we've got some really nice things to bring you through today. First one we're going to start with is Joe in Delaware. And Joe has gone for one of our X7s. It's the X7 finished in our amber carbon, and kind of a unique configuration on this. He asked us to do a little bit different with the controls. So the controls are mounted on the top on this, like we would normally do on like on our Virtuo or the X10 Slim. So it's got that combination of the Crevo humbucker here and the piezo bridge, and then it's got the three-way into volume controls. So it's not something we do often. Normally we try and keep the controls on our acoustic guitars off to the side, but if somebody really needs that, just for accessibility, we can do that. What I really try and do with our acoustic guitars is preserve the top as much as possible, but if we keep it well off in the periphery here, it actually doesn't have a big effect on the acoustic tone. Next one up is another X7. This is going to James in New Jersey, and this X7 is finished in Padauk. Really nice, warm, rich tones here, the beautiful reds that we get with Padauk. And if we go straight to the back, actually, I think this was a really nice color choice here with this. So it's the black carbon with the red thread. So it's got a red metallic thread that runs through it, and it's a very subtle color difference, but you just get that red hint, and I think it goes very nicely with the veneer on top. The inlay here is a silver Celtic vine, and that just blends beautifully with the carbon fiber finish there on our fretboards. Next up is another unique color combination. This one's going to Pietro in Italy. This is an X7 nylon guitar. The top is spalted beech. Spalted beech has that beautiful patterning that runs through it with the spalting. Nice light coloured woods, and he's combined that with blue carbon on the back and sides. And yeah, very unique combination. Definitely very interesting and very eye-catching. And the nylon platform on our X7 is really nice. It's that shorter scale, really nice soft sound, and but still a nice punch in it. So now we're into Virtuo world. So I'm sure by now, if you've been following our stuff, you've seen the Virtuo, the guitar that I'm incredibly proud of. It's been very successful. I think we're pretty much totally sold out, although there's some more stock coming through pretty soon. But yeah, it's been a fantastic guitar, and I just love the music that people have been creating on it. It's just great to see people embracing it the way that I had designed it. So just talking through what the Virtuo is, for anybody who doesn't know, we call it the guitar with the acoustic body and the electric soul. So it is an acoustic body. It's the same body as our X10 Slim line. But we've given it a full suite of humbuckers. In this case, it's the Fishman Fluence humbuckers, and that gives great versatility. So within the humbucker, you've got 3 different voices. Classic humbucker, pull this up, gives you like a modern humbucker sound. Pull this up and gives you single coils. Then you can blend that with, so it's all magnetic when this is forward, magnetic and piezo here, all piezo in the back. So say we're in this mode, we get to blend everything together. So we've got 6 piezo pickups here, volume control here for the piezo, a push-pull that gives you an extra tone setting, and it's really nice to be able to blend the piezo, maybe bring in some magnetic over the top of that just to kind of give a thicker, fuller sound, or if you're a magnetic preference, just bringing in some acoustic just to kind of give extra life to the magnetic sounds. It also has MIDI, so we've got a MIDI volume here, MIDI connectivity here, so you know, so you can just really add in some extra sounds from your MIDI. So it just gives you so much versatility, and you know, just blending those sounds together, just really opens up so many different creative opportunities, and that's what I've loved seeing. So this one finished in zircotti, a beautiful veneer. I just love how dark and rich this is. It always looks like just some kind of a piece of old fine furniture. Black carbon on the back and sides. When you dust this down, got a little bit of dust left on this one, but yeah, really nice combination. So that's off to Jeff in Indiana. Let me see. So I said I was going to talk to you about the difference between an X10 Slim and a Virtuo. So this is an X10 Slim line. Exact same body. And whenever we're talking about the X10 Slim line, what you have to understand is this is a guitar that's been designed still primarily with acoustic in mind. So we're preserving the acoustic properties of the top, so we haven't cut any holes into it to put in the other humbuckers. We do have an option to have the controls on the top, but often periphery here. So it still has a good acoustic voice even when it's unplugged. Plugged in, it still really excels. And you can still get into some electric sounds whenever you go to the Crevo magnetic humbucker. So the difference between the Fishman magnetic humbuckers and the Crevo is really the Crevo is designed to complement the acoustic sounds. So it's really it's designed to complement that kind of acoustic and amplify the acoustic properties of the guitar. Whereas on the Virtuo, really we've looked at that as a way to bring in sounds that contrast with the piezo acoustic sounds. So you've got those humbucker sounds that are more electric sounding, more punchy, and very much a contrast. So you're contrasting sounds on the other guitar, on the Virtuo. Here you're blending sounds. And so that's really the main difference on it. Hopefully I've explained that right. It's a little bit complex, but I think you get it. Yeah, so you can see the difference. You know, exact same body, but just different configuration. And we always give the slim line or traditional style bridge here. It's just got that little flare off to the side. Like you see, it's more traditional on an acoustic bridge. So yeah, so that's the differences, and this is a really nice example of an X10 Slim line. It's got the Crevo humbucker, it's got the adjustable bridge, but it's also got the MIDI output, 3 volume controls, and then blending in between. Got your patch shift, switching between MIDI and piezo, and then switching between piezo and got to get this right. Switching between the guitar sounds and MIDI sounds, and this is switching between the piezo and the magnetic. So yeah, even I can get that wrong, but we will send you instructions on how to use it. So great combination of pickups on here. Really, really great for acoustic performance. And this one's finished with a really nice piece. Is that Cocobolo? I think it's a Cocobolo, or it could also be a dark Pau Ferro. They look quite similar. I need to check that in my notes. So sorry, Jeffrey, I've got the veneer wrong, but we have 2 that are quite similar, both quite spectacular. I like the choice on the back and sides. This is what the builder is bringing up. You know, it's giving you the opportunity to see all these different choices and contrasts. So there's so many different tastes. This is the black carbon with the green weave. So yeah, definitely a nice contrast in colors. White dots in here on the fretboard, and really elegant guitar. Now, Scott in Washington has a Virtuo coming his way, and what a beautiful Virtuo this is. This is the vintage amber, one of my favorite finishes. Finished with the gold and the gold vines. It's just really amazing look, and yeah, definitely. If you like something that's got a touch of bling to it, that definitely has that. Love the gold hardware on there. So it's gold on gold, and then vibrant weave back and sides with the gold. So it's just a really warm, beautiful, rich looking guitar, and one of the favorites for this week. Then Joe in the Virgin Islands, very cool. Yeah, another one, vibrant weave gold, and gold hardware, gold Celtic vines on the fretboard, and this is a nylon guitar with the adjustable bridge. So this is a pickup system that's it's got the 6 individual piezo saddles, which work really great for nylon. Very punchy, very direct, but it also gives us the opportunity for MIDI. And MIDI on nylon is a really great platform. Triggers really well, and just allows you to really add a lot of combinations in there. So yeah, really beautiful golden guitar. It's sort of the theme this week almost, is these golden guitars. Charles in New Jersey has gone for green, so we're kind of getting Irish colours here, the gold and green going on. This is Spotted Chen Chen with green, and I love Spotted Chen Chen because it's got so much iridescence to it. The light coloured wood here just pops with a really vibrant green, and it's just got a lot of glow and movement to it. It's got the golden Celtic knots on here, and the gold hardware, so this has definitely got that Celtic vibe, and the vibrant green back and sides. So that's a beautiful colour combination, and yeah, going out to Charles in New Jersey. Then we've got Stephen in British Columbia. So Stephen's got an X20, so that's the first of our X20s today. This is, yeah, I got to double check, I think this is Powell Ferro as well. Also looks very similar to some of our Cocobolos, but yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Powell Ferro. And we've got the rings inlay on the fretboard, chrome hardware. Actually, we don't do as much chrome. It's surprising, like in the old days, in our earlier days, everything we did was chrome hardware, and then we moved to black, which has been so popular. And it's nice to see some chrome kind of coming back in there. It's funny how, you know, what used to be the standard has now almost become like a classic look, but works really well still. Amber back and sides, and yeah, really nice combination. Really nice markings and figurine with this veneer. I love the centerpiece here, how it just really comes in, swirls in and matches. Beautiful book match on that. Okay, next one. Harold in North Carolina. This is one caught my eye because normally when I'm designing a candy stripe Padauk guitar, say for stock or something, I normally always combine the reds with the red back and sides, and I probably don't often enough consider the golden colors. And this is a beautiful piece of veneer because it's got so much of the golden, but just these lighter lines of reds running through it. And with the gold being the more dominant color on the top, I think it was a great choice to have the gold on the back and sides. And yeah, when I saw it in the lineup there, it really caught my eye. I think it's a beautiful combination. As I say, you could certainly go with the reds and the red in the back, but I think that really works beautifully. It's got our dual pickup system that's got the piezo and also the internal K&K pickup system that can be blended here with 2 volume controls. And it's got the mono and stereo output. So it's a regular mono output if you just put a mono cable in here. But if you want to get a little bit more creative, you can also put a stereo jack in there, split the signals, and have both pickups on 2 different outputs. So that can be very beneficial just for certain styles. Then we've got Sean in Alberta. So it's the first of 4 of our X30s. So the X30 is our big jumbo guitar. Really great big sounding instrument, and yeah, some really great tones out of this guitar. So this is finished in black carbon. It's got the inlays here with the Celtic knots done in white, and contrasts beautifully with the black carbon, and black carbon back and sides. So real nice classic look on that big jumbo. Then we've got, this one's going out to Ger down in County Clare here in Ireland. And you've probably seen maybe some of the videos that we've posted recently from Ger. He is a fantastic musician. And so he was talking to us about a baritone guitar that he wanted. So this is what we built for him. And I'm really excited to hear what he comes up with. Ger walked into our office a few months back and just sat down and started playing amazing stuff. Blew me away just with all the tunes that he was playing. So definitely check out Co.Donegal. This beautiful Paul Ferro guitar, really nice piece of veneer. It's our 27-inch baritone. It's got the dual pickup system with the piezos and the undersaddle K&K, so it's going to really give him that big, full, rich sound. Gold hardware and an amber back and sides. So no doubt you're going to see more of this guitar in some videos in the very near future. Then Aline in Alberta in Canada. Aline also has gone for the Paul Ferro, and beautiful Paul Ferro with the really nice golden heartwood. I like how that balances then with the gold Celtic knots just running up the inlay. So it's just kind of carrying that golden theme right down the center of the guitar, and then the darker shades off to the side, and an amber back and sides. So really nice combination, and again that dual pickup system, which has been so popular. Now this one's going out to Marquee in Japan. Now, this definitely catches my eye. I love blue guitars, and I just seen recently they're just, I think they're doing an auction of the blue collection at the moment. It's coming up quite soon. If you haven't seen the blue collection of guitars, it's a whole collection of blue arch tops that were made by some of the finest builders. And it just kind of became, I suppose, an iconic thing, these blue guitars. And so we've done a lot of blue guitars over the years. And I love this one, the vibrant weave and the blue, and the blue back and sides. So just a really nice combination on this 12 string. So this is our big jumbo guitar, but with the 12 string, just has a huge sound. Really big, like an orchestral kind of sound comes out of this, so rich and full. Then last one we have here is a really special guitar, going out to Christopher in Michigan. We haven't been doing nearly as many acoustic basses recently as I would love to do, but this is a really fine example. Finished in Royal Ebony. Just look at the patterns on this, it's just such cool patterns. With a green transparent over the top. It's got carbon with the green thread on the back and sides. And this guitar was heavily delayed because we were been waiting for this carbon for quite a long time, so I appreciate your patience with that one. It's got the green and gold theme going on, so we've got the gold hardware and the beautiful gold inlay running up the neck. So really cool fretless acoustic bass, and we love building things like this. Really come across well. This is our new bridge. We moved to an adjustable bridge on our acoustic basses to kind of match what we've been doing on the other instruments, and we've just found it to perform really well. Just gives all that extra adjustability as well, which is great because there's, you know, such a wide array of preference when it comes to an acoustic bass and how you'd like to set it up. Some people like to keep it really low. Some people like keep the action really high to get a very defined sound. So just depending on how you're approaching it, now it's just very, very easy to be able to set that up and get the action and the intonation set up just perfect for you. So really nice one to finish on today. So that's it. Another week of beautiful instruments going out of the Emerald factory. It's been pretty crazy and hectic going on around here. We've got so much. We've been developing our staff, doing a lot of training, as I say, so that's been keeping me busy over the last few weeks. And we've got some new staff coming in, so it just takes a little bit of time to bed them in and get them up to speed. We've also got our factory expansion that's happening out behind here, so you might hear some machines going during the videos. we're pretty much ready to start moving in. Our new spray booths, I think we're going to start moving into them maybe next week. And it's just an exciting time. So much happening. There's seems like every week just disappears. It feels like every week is only 2 days long, but it's good and it's intense. But thank you guys for following along and being so connected to what we do. It's always exciting to hear the comments. Thanks to the people that messaged me and asked where I was. It's nice to know people miss me when I'm not there. But I'll be back. I'll be doing much more of these. And again, thank you. Have a great week wherever you're at, and we'll see you again next week.